Everything stopped at once. Streetlights vanished. Storefront signs disappeared. Television screens went dark. The entire town seemed surprised by its own silence. People stepped onto porches to see what happened, including me, including you. We met during a power outage, when the world accidentally slowed down. No distractions, no noise, just two strangers under a sky full of stars. Most people never noticed the constellations above town until the electricity left. We stood beside a bakery, talking beneath moonlight about places we'd never visited and futures we'd barely imagined. Hours passed unnoticed because darkness removed every reason to hurry. Funny how fate sometimes works, using broken transformers and unexpected evenings to introduce two hearts that otherwise might never meet. Eventually the lights returned, one building at a time. But something brighter started before they ever came back on.
Midnight settled across the city like a blanket of glass and gold. Storefronts emptied, traffic thinned. The world began slowing down. I turned onto your street, carrying groceries and exhaustion from another long day. Then I looked up and smiled. The lights were still on upstairs, which meant you were awake, which meant someone was waiting at the end of the day. Love isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's simply knowing a light remains on for you. Rain shimmered on the sidewalks. The elevator climbed slowly. Floor after familiar floor, toward warmth, toward conversation, toward home. You opened the door before I even knocked. but this one remains my favorite. A light in an upstairs window, still shining after midnight, telling someone they're expected and no fireworks marked the beginning, no newspaper headlines appeared. The world continued turning, completely unaware. Two people simply met and kept choosing each other across seasons, across decades, across everything life brought. One ordinary day at a time. 1,000 ordinary days built this love, not grand gestures, not dramatic moments, just patience, trust, and showing up again and again. There were grocery lists, weekend errands, leaky faucets, long drives home, school meetings, birthday cakes, and countless evenings spent side by side. Everyday life became its own kind of romance, because lasting love isn't created in a single moment. It's assembled carefully from small moments collected over years until they become forever. Photographs capture celebrations, but they miss most of the story. The ordinary days were always the important part. Looking back now, that's what shines brightest. Not one spectacular memory, but 1,000 ordinary days spent loving you.
According to the map, we should have turned left about 20 miles ago. According to you, we should stop asking the map for advice altogether. So we kept driving past unfamiliar farms, past forgotten towns, past every plan we'd made. could I need? A roadside diner appeared without warning, followed by a lake. Neither of us knew existed. The afternoon unfolded like a gift. Neither expected to receive. Not every detour is a mistake. Some become stories you'll tell forever, because they remind you how good life can be. The map eventually caught up, but by then we didn't care. With no regrets at all, thankful for every mile. We weren't supposed to travel.
Dim slowly as previews fill the screen. Popcorn drifted through the darkness and conversations disappeared. 300 people sat around us, yet I only noticed one. A familiar face 2 rows over, then somehow 1 row later, 1 empty seat remained between us. 1 seat between us and 1,000 thoughts, neither brave enough to cross the distance. Funny how love sometimes measures itself, not in miles, but in inches. The movie played unnoticed, explosions, dialogue, applause. An entire story unfolded without my attention at all, because every few minutes I caught myself wondering whether you were thinking the same thing. Shyness builds invisible walls out of nothing substantial, yet somehow they feel taller than mountains, especially when you're young. The credits rolled eventually, the audience stood, and the moment slipped away. 1 seat stayed empty the entire night, but my memory never has. Clouds gathered without warning, downtown streets. Shopkeepers rushed outside to move displays beneath awnings. The first drops landed suddenly, scattering everyone across sidewalks and intersections, searching for shelter. Then you appeared, holding a blue umbrella. We shared one umbrella through the entire storm, walking slower than necessary just to make it last. The city blurred around us behind curtains of rain, leaving only your smile and the rhythm of our steps. Traffic lights reflected across puddles below. Neon signs shimmered like watercolor paintings. The weather turned colder, yet I barely noticed, standing so close to you. Some memories stay bright because nothing extraordinary happened except the right person being there at exactly the right moment. The rain eventually softened into a gentle mist, but neither of us hurried to say goodbye. Whenever storms arrive now, I think about that evening and the umbrella that felt much bigger than it was.
Room 417 looked exactly like every hotel room I've ever stayed in. Neutral walls, heavy curtains, a lamp beside the bed. Nothing personal, nothing familiar, nothing you. Your side of the bed feels farther away tonight than all the miles between this town and home. Funny how the smallest spaces hold the biggest part of someone's heart. The conference ended early, the city lights flickered below. Colleagues filled restaurants and busy sidewalks, but all I wanted was the ordinary comfort of hearing sleeping. I never noticed before how much life hides inside simple routines, until they disappear for a few days. The way you leave books open, the way you steal blankets, the way you always ask how my day went. Those tiny details become impossible to replace. Distance teaches strange lessons, mostly about gratitude. Tomorrow I'll be heading home, and that's all I need to know, because your side of the bed is where my world feels whole.
Popcorn rested untouched between us the entire night. The theater screen glowed brightly, painting silver across our faces. People laughed at certain scenes, others cried. Meanwhile, I was busy noticing the way you smiled at things before they happened. Halfway through the movie, I realized something. I couldn't tell you the ending, or what the story was about, but I remember your eyes every time the screen lit up. Somewhere between the opening credits and the final scene, I stopped watching the movie and started watching you. The audience disappeared, the soundtrack faded away, even the actors became strangers compared to the person beside me. 100 conversations returned to my mind, and suddenly they meant more than before. Love arrives quietly sometimes, without asking permission, without announcing itself. It simply settles in and changes the view. The lights came back eventually. Everyone stood to leave, yet part of me stayed there in row 12. To this day I because it was the night I fell for you.
Sunlight settles gently across the breakfast table, exactly the way it did years ago. The coffee pot hums quietly, a familiar soundtrack to another Sunday, shared together outside the neighborhood. Changes inside this room, the important things remain. Sunday morning, same kitchen, same two people, still choosing each other after all this time. No audience, no grand occasion, just love continuing as it always has. You stand by the counter, reading headlines aloud. I pretend to disagree, just to hear you argue. The pancakes cool too quickly, the newspaper gets ignored, and somehow it's a perfect morning. Romance matures differently than people expect, becoming steadier, stronger, less dramatic, more valuable with every passing year. The clock keeps moving forward. We've learned not to chase it. Another Sunday arrives like hundreds before, and that's exactly why I treasure it so much.
Golden leaves gathered along the sidewalks downtown. The season had just begun changing when you invited me out. We'd known each other forever, or so it seemed. Shared conversations, shared friends, shared years, yet something felt different that afternoon. The dress you wore in September changed more than the weather. One glance rearranged everything I thought I knew about us, about where my heart belonged. The cafe windows reflected autumn sunlight inside. You laughed at something simple, and suddenly the familiar became new, like hearing a favorite song in a different key. Oh, love doesn't always arrive as a stranger. Sometimes it grows quietly beside you, until one ordinary day reveals it has been there all along. The trees surrendered their colors one by one. I surrendered mine too. Every September returns, carrying that memory, and the dress that changed our story.
For the first time in years, the hallway echoed when I walked through it, carrying groceries. No music drifted from another room. No conversations crossed the walls. No familiar voice asked how the day had gone. Everything remained exactly where it belonged. Yet something important was missing. The house was too quiet, not empty, just incomplete. Like a song missing its melody, or a picture missing its colors. I finally understood how much of home had always been you. The kitchen felt larger, dinner took less time, television shows ended without anyone to discuss them. Even the dog seemed confused, waiting by the front door at the wrong hours. Absence has a strange way of revealing love, not through grand emotions, but through missing routines. The little things nobody notices until they're gone. 3 days isn't very long unless someone important leaves. Tomorrow you'll return and everything will say solitude forgot to mention.
There's a ceramic bowl by the doorway, filled with loose change, old receipts, and things nobody thinks about anymore. This morning while cleaning, I found a duplicate key wrapped inside a faded napkin at the very bottom. And suddenly, the room felt smaller. You never gave the key back, and somehow neither did I. Maybe we both understood certain doors don't really close, even when people leave. Metal keeps no memories, but my heart certainly does. The apartment looks different now. The walls wear another color. The couch sits somewhere else. The plants are all new. Yet that tiny piece of silver still knows the address by heart. Time changes routines, not always feelings. Some attachments loosen slowly, like knots in old rope, and some remain tied long after the boat has gone. I could throw it away tomorrow, but that's not the point. The key was never the reason. So it went back in the drawer, exactly where it stayed, beside a story that never completely left. Champagne glasses stood abandoned on white linen tables. The band had already packed away most of their equipment. Guests drifted toward exits, one group at a time, leaving only scattered laughter behind. Then someone played one final record, and you reached for my hand. The dance floor was empty, except for us, an entire ballroom reduced to one slow dance. The room felt enormous, yet somehow intimate, because all I could see was you. The chandelier shimmered softly above polished wood. Outside the windows, the city slept. Inside the music lingered longer expected, like neither wanted to leave either. Some moments ask nothing except your attention, and reward it with memory, the kind that survives decades without fading. The song ended eventually, like every song must, but the feeling stayed. Whenever I hear that melody now, I return to that room and find us dancing alone again. Morning crowds filled every aisle, briefcases, newspapers, half-finished coffee cups. The bus stopped again, and more passengers climbed aboard, searching for space where almost none remained. Then there it was, one empty seat beside you. The last seat on the bus became the first page of a story neither to write. A simple coincidence, changing everything afterward. The city rolled past windows wrapped in early sunlight. You were reading a paperback, I pretended not to notice. Then you asked a question about the book in my hands, and the ride suddenly felt shorter than ever before. Life hides important moments inside ordinary mornings, disguising them as everyday events, until years later you realize what happened. The driver announced my stop much sooner than I hoped. I stepped onto the sidewalk, carrying more than I brought, thanks to one empty seat.
3 pages became 5, 5 pages became 8. The desk lamp stayed awake long after midnight. Ink gathered into sentences I rehearsed 100 times, trying to capture everything I never said. The envelope waited patiently beside my coffee cup, address written carefully, stamp already attached. But the letter never left the corner of that room. Words can be brave on paper and fearful in the world. Every line carried pieces of what my heart knew, yet somehow my hands couldn't follow through. I wrote about the first conversation, the summer by the water, the way your name still appeared inside random afternoons. Paragraph after paragraph built a bridge toward you. One nobody crossed. Silence isn't always emptiness. Sometimes it's uncertainty, standing between feeling something and saying it aloud, wondering what might change if the truth escapes. Morning arrived through the curtains before a decision did. The letter remains folded inside a wooden drawer, still carrying a message that never reached your door.
Between an apple and a sandwich wrapped in paper, a folded note waited quietly, hidden among ordinary things, like it belonged there. Because it did, I recognized your handwriting before opening it. The same slanted letters I've loved for years, turning a routine afternoon into something brighter. The note inside my lunchbox did more than make me smile. It carried a piece of home across the day, a few simple sentences written in blue ink, yet somehow worth more than anything money buys. Co-workers talked around me, phones kept ringing, the world stayed busy as always. But for one moment everything slowed down long enough to feel love. Romance doesn't always arrive with roses or candlelight. Sometimes it arrives folded neatly beside an apple waiting to be found. The paper is still tucked away inside a desk drawer, because some things deserve keeping. Years from now, I may forget that lunch, but I'll remember the note and the person who wrote it.
Corners worn soft by the years, colors faded by the sun. A photograph rests quietly between old receipts and folded bills. Most people wouldn't notice it if they looked inside, but I've carried it longer than some friendships survive, longer than certain dreams. The photograph in my wallet traveled everywhere with me, across highways, across seasons, across different versions of my life. A small piece of paper holding something much larger than itself. You were standing near the shoreline, hair dancing in the wind, smiling at someone behind the camera, before either of us understood how important that moment would become. The ocean disappeared eventually. The day moved on, the picture stayed. Time changes faces, changes cities, changes plans. Yet memory finds shelter inside simple things and waits patiently. I've replaced the wallet twice. The photograph never left. One day the image may disappear completely, but what it represents never will. everyone started again. For what felt like the 100th time, from the kitchen I shouted, not that album again. You only laughed and turned it up louder, like always. The neighbors probably knew every lyric before I ever learned them, because you played that record morning, noon, and midnight, till it became part of the furniture. Back then I rolled my eyes. Now I'd give anything to hear it one more time, echoing down the hallway. Funny how absence changes things, making ordinary sounds impossible to replace. The record player still works, the vinyl still spins, the songs haven't changed at all. Only the room listening to them has. Love hides itself inside habits so common, you barely notice them until they're gone, and silence takes their place. Last week I found the album behind several others, exactly where you left it, all over the needle, carefully, and let it play through, every song reminding me of you. Every Saturday afternoon I stopped by Miller's Cafe, and every Saturday afternoon you had apparently just left. At least that's what everybody said. The waitress laughed about it. By July she knew our names without ever seeing us together. The town wasn't very large, which somehow made it stranger how two people could keep circling without meeting once. The summer we kept missing each other became a story of almost one conversation, almost one first date, almost one beginning. Fate seemed determined to keep moving us a few minutes apart. You attended the concert the night before I went. I borrowed a book. The day after you returned it, friends kept mentioning like a song I hadn't heard yet, but somehow already knew. Some romances start with a kiss, others start with coincidence, and ours began with an entire season refusing to cooperate. Then September arrived and finally got tired of keeping us apart. One introduction ended, 3 months of near misses, and suddenly the waiting made sense.
Rain wandered softly against the windows, while the fireplace whispered nearby. The novel rested open in your hands, its pages catching amber light. I wasn't really listening to the story at first. I was listening to you. The pauses, the laughter, the way every character sounded alive. The way you read to me turned ordinary evenings into places I never wanted to leave. Every chapter felt warmer, every sentence felt closer, because your voice carried them home. The clock disappeared unnoticed, hours folded into one another outside. The weather changed. Inside, nothing needed changing. 1,000 adventures traveled across the living room without either of us moving. Love is unexpected forms. Sometimes it looks like roses, sometimes it sounds like someone reading aloud after dark and making the whole world quieter. The book eventually ended. The story found its close, yet I secretly hoped you'd start another one. Forget the title, but I'll always remember the way you read to me.